Hello, my beautiful soul. Welcome to my channel. My name is Gloria. I'm a spiritual medium and intuitive development teacher, and the heart of my work is helping people come home to themselves and live their most authentic expression. I've always believed that music is medicine. It's been a huge part of my life and my own healing journey. And so I thought, why not bring it all together over here by doing some music reactions for the soul? So what I've been doing is I've been asking my community to send me some songs that have really changed their lives, that really helped them out in their healing journey, that really crack them open, that really have a special meaning in their life, and I'm reacting to them. I want to know your song as well, or multiple songs maybe, so let me know in the comments below. Today I'm reacting to the song Anvil by LORN. Now I do know LORN a little bit. One of my favorite songs actually is Acid Rain by LORN. I have not heard this one before, and I also know that it doesn't have any lyrics. It's an instrumental, so I'm very curious about it. Very curious about it. All right, let's go. I love it already. I feel like, now this has just occurred to me, it doesn't have any lyrics, right? It's an instrumental song. So I feel that obviously the music video is going to be a huge part of the experience. So just let's see what happens. So far, it's making me feel very curious. It looks very futuristic, very sci-fi, maybe a little bit. This is an introduction. I feel like we're opening up to something. You know, somebody has arrived. We're seeing the feet going into the scene. Something's happening. Something's about to pop. Let's see. Ooh, okay. What is happening? Are they making something? Oh, she's being plugged in. Ooh. Okay. Wait. I need to go back. I'm feeling the intensity of this being a very significant moment. Hang on. Okay, let's move it back to, where was it? Here, just as she sits down. There you go. She's preparing something. It almost feels like, do you know what? The music, it's making me feel like this is almost a ritual, you know? Like this is a really significant time for her. This time, this ritual, whatever she's doing, has a specific meaning for her. She's being, yeah. She's like, I'm doing this. Doesn't look pleasant. Whatever she's doing. Oh, whoa. She just accessed a different world, didn't she? It's some form of like virtual reality going on. This is beautiful. And now there she is. She went through the not the transformation, but you know what I mean? Like she went through that and now she's seeing herself, but this is certainly like a different dimension of some sort. She's like, yeah, she's looking at herself like, is this actually me? I feel like could be like, you know what it reminds me of? Have you seen Total Recall? Do you remember the movie? Where he gets plugged in. The first one is with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and the other one I think is with Colin Farrell. They did a most recent one with him. I think it's like a perfect remake of that. But it's making me think of that. Like she got plugged in, and she's going through to a different dimension, different reality, an alternative version of her life, but she is still her body. Is this thing falling apart? That's her, right? That's her profile to whatever. Oh no, she's dead? What? What? Wait, wait, wait. Let's go back. Let's go back. Did she just plug in her consciousness? And isn't the music is like the music is making me feel like this is a culmination of something, you know, like the culmination of a journey. But it also feels very dramatic. Um wow. You know what? As a spiritual medium, and you know, working with what we call the other side, which in fact is not the other side, by the way, but we just call it let's be mainstream for a second and just call it the other side, yeah. um what if what she did was plugging herself into choosing, sorry, what if what she did was choosing to go, choosing that that was her time, and she went through, you know, her body was like so like distraught, you know, was going through so much, and then she wakes up in this different dimension. She sees what's going on, right? So she sees the world around her, but at the end of the video, it's going to show her urn, right? But the world around her doesn't actually see her. Do you know what I mean? This is so mind blowing. You see, and here she's dead. And we're back into the normal, right? We're back to that first dimension that we were in, right? We're back to that with the skyscrapers and the flying cars and stuff. So that's what she decides to do. She decides this no longer works for me. I'm going to plug myself in here and I'm going to go to a different dimension. But then the other dimension was falling apart. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm speechless. This is going to stay with me for a long time. this video is going to stay with me for a long time. It's just so, there's so much to think about. There's so much to think about, you know, especially in this day and age, you know, when they're even talking about, you know, uploading your consciousness somewhere, you know. Do you remember there was even an episode of Black Mirror? It was actually, it's one of my favorite episodes in Black Mirror. I think it's called San Junipero. And they plug in their consciousness, and then they live all these different, you know, scenarios, different dimensions. And maybe that's a reinterpretation of death, of passing, that we're going to have maybe in the future. You know, maybe in the future, that's what we're going to do. Yeah, maybe we're going to experience death in a different way in the future. Maybe it's not going to feel what it feels like now, and it's a totally different experience. Wow, this is mind-blowing. This is really mind-blowing. Let me know. Can you let me know what you think in the comments? I'm finding this so, like, exciting, but also really hard to comprehend. Like, it's bending my brain a little bit. And the music underneath with the whole experience, yeah, as I was saying at the beginning, it's definitely a combination of the images of the video and the music together. It feels, you know what the music feels like? It feels intense and it feels dramatic, but it also feels like normal. You know, it feels like this is what we do in that day and age. This is brain bending, mind bending, whatever that's called. Wow. Let me know what you think. This is, wow. Let's finish it. Oh, that was that. Okay. This is brilliant. Yeah, mind bending. Let me know what you think. And you know, in terms of the healing, because obviously all of the songs that I'm asking for are songs that are significant, right, in one's journey. And I really feel like this point of the journey, I feel like it's past the healing journey. It's at the point when we have a different relationship with ourselves already, and we have that space to think of this sort of stuff, you know. It's so incredibly mind-bending, and it makes me feel so excited. I'm speechless. I'm honestly speechless. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you had the same reaction as I had, or if you feel different about it. I absolutely would love to know. Also, remember to comment the songs that have changed your lives, the songs that have cracked you open, that have been so transformational, so important in your healing journey, the songs that changed your lives. Thank you so much for watching, my beautiful soul. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.